like the GDPR that got passed in European Union a few years earlier. We now have the Indian DPDP Act already out, rules published, and we are expecting the rules to get finalized in the next couple of months. In this video, we are going to try and compare the differences, find similarities as well between the GDPR and the DPDP Act. Welcome to my YouTube channel where you daily said, let's try and find out some of the similarities and some of the differences between the two. Why is it required? Initially, I think GDPR was the pioneer in privacy regulations or being so strict with them, and many countries actually just followed them. The big difference is with CCPA, which works on the opt-out kind of concept as against consent concept of GDPR. So knowing GDPR makes you a bit more knowledgeable about various regulations worldwide. You can learn from the experiences of people who implemented GDPR in their country so that you can use those experiences to take care of your implementation of DPDP Act. If at all you are looking at expanding your business beyond the Indian geography or towards European Union, the knowledge of GDPR will definitely help, whether you are doing it now, whether you are already into European Union, or whether you look at it in the future. So what are the key similarities between the two? The basic logic of privacy in both the cases is transparency and accountability. Both of them want to show that their system of handling privacy is transparent and they make the fiduciaries accountable. There are common data subject rights. Both are pretty focused on the rights of the individuals whose data is being processed and want that to establish accountability, privacy policies and privacy notices are well published by the processing organizations, fiduciaries, processors, controllers, the different languages by different regulations. And there are a lot of similarity in the roles of the data controller and fiduciary. These are the top line similarities. We'll get into details in the subsequent videos. Similarly, we'll also discuss some of the differences. Both of them, of course, have a lot of compliance obligations. Both of them have formed boards. So there's a regulatory authorities separately for privacy in Europe as well as to be formed here in India, which is the Data Protection Board of India. Now, what are the key differences between the two? There's a lawful basis of processing, which is that you are processing without a consent. India needs to have a purpose for it. GDPR says it's a legitimate interest. Legitimate interest, whereby what we are saying is that you are processing the personal information for the interest of public at large, research, etc., without going back to the principal or the subject in GDPR's case for a consent. Similarly, consent management has a difference. Consent management, there's a GDPR having a framework where you have an internal system of handling consent, whereas the Indian model says that the consent is to be handled by an external agency, right? So people who would specialize in handling consent management would need to get registered in the Data Protection Board of India as authorized consent managers, and the respective fiduciaries will have to hire them for consent management, cannot build an internal team for it. Cross-border data transfers, GDPR has standard contractual clauses and binding corporate rules for their organizations working outside Europe. Indian government still at this stage talks of taking approval from the government when you want to transfer data across the borders. The enforcement is clean and strict in both the cases. The penalties in case of GDPR are on the turnover basis, 2% or 4% of your global turnover. The penalties in India are a bit more stricter. A flat rate of 200 crores or 250 crore rupees, depending on the kind of breach or the gap which caused the breach has been traced out. So these are some of the key differences between the two. And as I said, in the subsequent video, we are going to get into details of the similarities and differences. The summary stands here for now. I hope you like the content of the video. Please press the bell and like icon, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and share your feedback in the comment section. Thank you.